Today we are starting the Vision series, which we have already titled The Essence of Life. The Essence of Life. Now, there are too many questions. One we be asking about life, and that's why one needs to address. Now, success is not holistic until you understand your vision. Success can never be holistic until you understand why you are existing. Money is not success. Degree is not success. Achievement, whatever one may achieve, is not success. Success in life is actually fulfilling vision. Like if anybody comes to this place and a school of success did not hold, we can't say such an individual has achieved success, because that's already the purpose for coming here was not achieved. That's not success. So likewise in life, if one's purpose for coming to the earth is not achieved, that cannot be called success. So vision is actually the indices by which we measure success. And that's why we must understand what the essence of life is. Too many people have achieved so many things. Several things are driving people's life today: money, houses, properties, marriage, and all that. At the end of the day, people feel empty. Why? All of these has not helped them to fulfill their reason for existence. And that's why we are looking at why are we existing. There are a few questions one needs to ask about life, which is, if you are unable to answer these questions, you have not yet started. There are too many of those questions. We just coined out a few of those questions. Why am I existing? What am I to do here? What is my essence here? Why am I different? Why was I born in this part of the world? Why not in America? Why not in Australia? Why not in maybe Togo? Why is the color of my skin like this? Why am I a male? Why am I a female? Is there anything special about me? Do I even need to exist in the first place? No, we get to a point in life that we ask such questions from ourselves. Why am I actually existing? You see yourself doing the same thing that others are doing. There's nothing that makes you look unique. There's nothing that makes you look different. You see, that's why people are tired of life. I'm tired of this life. It's as if I'm not needed here. If I'm out of this place, will anybody actually miss me? Will the world actually miss me? Am I actually filling any gap? What is unique about me? What is different about me? What is special about me? What is particular about me? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. We have said several that we are deliberate releases from God. Nobody is an accident. Tell your neighbor, I'm not an accident. So if you are not an accident, it means there is a specific purpose for your creation. Now, we ask questions like that. You look at your friends, you look at others that are around you, all of you are almost doing the same thing, all of you are almost pursuing the same goal. You ask yourself, what makes me different? What makes me special? What makes me unique from the other person by my side? What makes me different from other students on campus? What makes me different from other people doing the same business? Everybody is getting married and married. What makes me different? These are questions we need to answer, or else life will be full of frustration. Too many people are frustrated in life today. Not because they don't have money, not because they don't have cars, but they are just living, they are just existing. Questions like, do I need to exist in the first place? If I'm not here, what would have happened? Would the world miss anybody? Would the world miss anything? Will anything be missing in the world? After all these achievements, why am I still feeling empty? Have you ever seen people who are professors and at the end of the day, they do all their best to pursue doctorate degree, they do all their best to write papers, but after they became professor, they and what is the essence? There's no fulfillment. Their salary is increasing, but they are not yet still satisfied. Whereas you see somebody driving a bus in the street that is satisfied. He's fulfilled, that is solving a problem. But somebody, a professor in a classroom with gray hair, long mustache and all that, but still, he's not satisfied. You see somebody who is a teacher in secondary school, who is enjoying it, is happy. But you see somebody is president of nation, but not satisfied, not fulfilled, because it's a square peg in a round hole. It's not satisfied. Why am I never celebrated? Of course, you can never be celebrated when you are mispositioned. Why am I never celebrated? Why don't people appreciate what I carry? Why don't people appreciate what I have? These are questions we need to ask, and they are fundamental questions of life. God did not make any mistake by creating us. Tell your neighbor, I'm not an accidental discharge. God doesn't make accident. Do what? No. Everything he created, they were deliberately created. Means your complexion, your nomenclature, where you were born, the way you were born, your height. I tell people, if Lionel Messi were to be as tall as Olise, he wouldn't have been the best player in the world. His shortness fits his position. If he were to be tall like Michael Jordan, he wouldn't have fit into football. And if Michael Jordan were to be short as Lionel Messi, maybe he wouldn't have been the best player in the world. So the way you are is the best for the assignment God gave you. So my creation wasn't a mistake. The family I was born wasn't a mistake. The city I was born wasn't a mistake. These are questions of life that we must ask ourselves. God doesn't make mistakes. God doesn't make mistakes. I tell people, your parents may have intercourse by mistake, but God doesn't release a child by mistake. Not every sexual intercourse turns to a child. Is that not true? Yes. You fought several millions of cells before you existed. Several millions. You were the only one that was fertilized. So you weren't a mistake. You were already a victor before you were born, because you fought several other cells before you can exist. Why do I always feel like I should not exist? Why am I not satisfied with my job, with what I'm doing? These are questions of life that we need to ask ourselves so that we can get actually the plans of God for us. Now, we'll look at it. The answer to all this is vision. When you miss your reason for existence, you begin to have questions like this. Why am I existing? Why are things not working for me? When you miss your place of vision. And we're going to look at the definition of vision so as to help us in actually getting clarity. Some of us have our vision already, but we are not convinced about what exactly is God asking me to do. Some of us are doing some things that we thought was our vision, but now we are beginning to feel that we are not satisfied doing them. I remember those days while I was in postgraduate hall in OAU here. I know I have a calling for my life. I know I have a vision for my life, but I didn't get it clearly. While I was in OAU there, I have some books in my library that I rent for people, and I've concluded that my vision is to expose people to books, allow them have access to books, maybe have a library, allow people to rent books, and that I was doing while I was in OAU. But I still feel there is still something else I should do. Vision is that thing you do that you feel there is nothing else you should do. If you still feel there is still something else you should be doing, you have not yet gotten your vision. If you still feel there is something else, there's an addition that you should still have, you have not yet gotten your vision. There are some people, what they do is wake up every morning, go across the street, preach to one or two persons. They don't ever think of it. So that thing that you do that defines your full reason for existence, that is your vision. When you do it, you get satisfied. When you do it, you feel complete. When you do it, it's as if there is nothing that should be done anymore. That is all. And that is vision. So we'll look at what vision is not, and then we'll begin to look at what vision is first. All questions above assistance of somebody who is yet to discover is vision. Now, what vision is not? Vision is not achievement. Achievement, I ask people, in my few time in coaching and mentoring people, I've asked them questions about what their vision is. Several people telling me their vision is to be a philanthropist. I smile. No. Some people say my vision is to be a lecturer. Some people say my vision is to be a teacher. No, my vision is to be a singer, a musician. All those ones are titles. That cannot be your vision. A title is not your vision. A title can be a platform through which you achieve your vision, but that can never be your vision. It's not achievement. You can't be fulfilled through achievements. Go and ask those who have achieved a lot. They are not yet fulfilled. I see people like Bill Gates, somebody after he has made a lot of money, became the richest man in the world. He still finds it very difficult to retire and go and start another job as the chairman of another company, which is a company that helps other people. He has the largest foundation in the world, helping the less privileged and all that. After he became the richest man in the world. Why? Because you don't get fulfilled by the job you have. You can't be fulfilled by your job. You can never. Your job doesn't get you satisfied. What you do with your job is what gets you fulfilled. The problem you solve with your job is what gets me fulfilled. Your job doesn't give you satisfaction. It is what you are called to do. Title of a pastor does not give you satisfaction. I'd like to tell you that. It only has to your title, but doesn't make you fulfilled. So title only ties a man down, doesn't make him fulfilled. So your achievement is not your vision. God cannot call you to this world, bring you to this world to give you a title. He brought you here to solve a problem. He brought you here to attend to some issues. And the issues are more important than the title. And that's why your vision is not achievements. Your vision is not your gift. Get that very clear. Your vision is not your gift. You are an orator, you can talk very well. Too many people can talk. But that doesn't make you fulfilled. The fact that you can talk, there are too many people who are broadcasters today who are not fulfilled. You can talk, but that doesn't get them satisfied. The fact that you can sing does not make you say, it's not your vision. For example, you can be a singer and be a teacher. Teaching may be your vision. Teach people some etiquettes. Teach people a few things to solve some problems. That may be your vision, but the platform through which you are doing it is your gifts. So your gift is not your vision. You may know how to bake, how to cook very well. You may see that as a vision. That's not a vision. That is just a platform through which you achieve your vision. Your gift is not your vision. It's just a pointer to your vision. It's the conveyor. It's like somebody having a car and said, that's my destination. A car is not your destination, can it? He said he's sleeping inside the car. He said, I'm in Lagos already. No. The car is to convey you there. It's not your purpose. Your purpose is the problem you are solving with the car. That is the issue you are attending to with your gift. Some of us are very good in organizing things. What problem are you going to solve with that? And that is your vision. That's your purpose. Until you have identified that, you may be singing. There are too many people who have sung. Now, for example, will somebody tell me that people like, sorry to mention a few names of some singers all across the world now that are reigning now. That's why you see they reign and they come down. Because that cannot, your gift cannot be your vision. Because after you have achieved the peak in that gift, you look at it and say, what is it? After you have become professor in that field, you look at now. What is now left? What is now left? You still feel a vacuum. You still feel as if you are missing something. It's as if you have never started. I tell people, walking in a wrong path will never make you to meet the right path. Can never. There are two parallel lines and they can never meet. There is no how fast you run in a wrong line or how serious you are on a wrong path. It does not make you right. And I was hearing Miles Monroe yesterday said, the greatest enemy to wrong is what? It's not bad. It's good. It's good. Too many of us are doing some things that are good today, but that doesn't make it right. But because they are good, we feel good and cool about them. The fact that it is good doesn't make it right. The fact that it's paying the bills of your children does not make it right. The fact that you got a job and you got a car and all things are becoming rosy does not make it right. It's different. The fact that you got married, you have all those things settled, does not make it right. Vacuum you daily feel. It's as if my existence is not fed. It's as if all I'm putting, there's still a vacuum inside. How many of us have fed that at one time or the other before? You still feel, after you have become an engineer, in school, you still feel you are not doing what you are supposed to do. So if you know why you are where you are, why you are doing what you are doing, you will know what to do. You will know how to behave. You will see how far you want to go. One of the things that is happening to several of us is fear. And that's why I said the greatest enemy to wrong is not bad, it's good. Several of us, why we have not left that job is because the job is still good. You still have some stipend you are getting from the job and all that. That's why several of us have not left the job. Why several of us have not made the move, we are not ready to take some risk, is because we are still enjoying some things there and it still looks good. But there will be a point in time that you have to quit and face your real vision. Let me ask you a question. When are you going to start living? If you are pursuing a vision that a purpose that is not your real purpose, you have not started living. Your file is not yet opened. It's until you start doing what God sent you to do, that's when God will open your file. And that's why we must know that. What is vision not? Vision is not doing so many things. Some of us think, yes, I've become an undergraduate now. I'm an undergraduate now. Some of us have graduated, from being an undergraduate. We are now a graduate. Now, after finishing graduate, you say, it's as if I'm not fulfilled. Let me do more. Go ahead to do masters. After you are through with masters, it's as if I'm not yet achieved. It's better you sit down and think. I've not yet achieved more. You struggle to write papers. You struggle to go to class for lectures. and yet you think that is your vision. You struggle to pass throughout the course, and yet you still think that is your vision. Now you went for PhD, now you are a doctor. After a lot, that's why today we have a lot of pandemonium and trouble in the academic sectors. Why? Because there are too many people who are not supposed to be lecturers who are. But when you see a man who is supposed to be selling, marketing in the market, teaching the student, he will just be a talkative and he will not be able to pass any information. He will be selling handouts and not be able to sell the course to the students. Why? There is no job. So let me do something that is good, not what is right. So doing so many things does not make you fulfill vision. It's not vision. Oh, somebody say, oh, maybe when I get married, I will feel sense of fulfillment. No, when you get married and you have 4 kids, 3 kids, you say, something is still empty. With all these kids, with all the houses, don't wait till then. Because your wife cannot make you fulfilled. Your job cannot make you fulfilled. Nigeria cannot make you fulfilled. The world at large cannot make you fulfilled. It is satisfying the passion that God placed in you that makes you fulfilled. That's the key thing. All other things may get you satisfied for a while, but it won't last. So doing so many things is not vision. There are too many people who are politicians today who are on top of their political career, but they get there to know that it's as if they are towing another man's line. There are too many people who are directors in several offices today, but when you ask them, they said, oh, just do something to make ends meet. Now, listen to me. You are not born to make a living. You are born to make a difference. You are not born here to make a living. Get that clear. You are born to do what? To make a difference. Let me tell you this. It's better to make small difference than not to make any. Vision is not ambition or aspiration. I want to become a medical doctor. There are too many medical doctors today who are not satisfied. But they would have been satisfied if they are nurses. They would have been satisfied if they are nurses. It's just in Nigeria that today we put everything according to if you are a doctor, you are better than a nurse. Let me tell you this. Somebody cleaning the hospital is not less than the doctor. Are you getting me? Do you know some people have passion for cleaning houses? You don't know. They have passion for cleaning poo-poo, and all that. They have passion for it. You have not seen before. You have not seen before. Or maybe you have not gone far. I'm telling you the truth. For example, somebody was telling me there is a doctor who does not like to see blood. You can imagine. What is he doing there? What is he doing there? He's not born to do that. There are too many things you will do in this life. You will be rich, you will be fulfilled, and not see blood. Is that not true? I've told you, somebody can be cleaning this place. His job is just to clean this place and make this place look good for you. He becomes happy when you are satisfied seeing the environment. Do you know it got to a time that I get satisfied when I give you a book and you read and you like the book. When I market a book for you, you will feel like buying it now. I get satisfied, fulfilled. But somebody may say, what is the meaning of that nonsense? What is nonsense to you is a priority to somebody. What does not make sense to you makes a lot of sense to somebody. Somebody wakes up in the middle of the night and what he's doing is to look after the street, that thieves are not coming in, thieves are not around. And he's doing it as a passion. Nobody wakes him up. He's just satisfied doing that. And he said that is a passion. He said, what kind of stupid passion is that? But that is what, now listen to me. Your vision is the problem God saw before he created you. God knew that it's a vacuum that is existing on the face of the earth. Somebody who has an eatery. Eatery is not for making money. Eatery is to solve people's problems. So there are differences between those who created eatery because they want to make money and those who created eatery because they want to solve people's hunger problem. People are walking on the street. How do they get fulfilled? How do they fulfill their vision? Bankers, how do they fulfill their vision? These people on the street, how do they fulfill their vision? And they will need food. God now said, okay, let me send you. He saw that problem 20 years ago before you were created. Okay, let me send you to this place so that by the time you are 20, you'll be able to start that vision. Solve that problem. He already saw that problem 20 years ago and he created you to solve it. Several of us came to the earth and changed God's purpose for our lives. Some of us have studied and our study in school have changed our pattern of life. It has changed our thinking. I got to school to study electrical electronics. I do my best to at least stand as an average in the class. I see a lot of people that are doctors that are supposed to be selling clothes. They are doctors, but they are supposed to be politicians because they are only doing that to get money. Patients can die, they don't send. Living, we don't have bed. If you are a man that you know God put people's life in your hand, and that's why you are created. Even if you don't have bed, they will create bed for them. That's when you see a doctor who is sent to solve that problem and a doctor who is there because money, fame, that title. I'm not saying people should not bear names. Of course, that's good, but that's perfect. So every one of us must sit down to what is the intent of God before I was created?
To get more of Kolawole Idowu's teachings on success principles, purpose discovery, time management, leadership, and more, visit our website at www.purposehouseinternational.org, and for more inquiries, dial 080-6251-5992, helping you fulfill purpose.